Nigel Farage has attacked the BBC for broadcasting with an impending doom approach when covering Brexit. The former MEP took to Twitter on Monday after Boris Johnson announced that England would be entering into a third lockdown. Posting a video onto his social media, Mr. Farage said that although the nation is heading into another tough period, I supposed we could always watch the television. He asked viewers if they had watched TV over Christmas and New Year when the UK formally left the EU at 11 p.m. on December 31. Mr. Farage added, I was amazed to be personally attacked by Nish Kumar as the moment of 11 o'clock and Brexit approached. I was astonished by the tone of Sky News, of the BBC, as if some terrible impending doom was coming as the moment of our final Brexit approached. He went on to claim the nation was fed with Brexit threats by the broadcasters. Mr. Farage said, we were told of course there would be massive traffic congestion in Kent and in Calais. And it's turned out those threats were about as serious as the Millennium Bug 20 years ago because all the freight is operating perfectly smoothly. Mr. Farage said that, in desperation, he tuned into BBC Two on New Year's Day when they broadcast Dad's Army the film. He added, oh I know I've watched it before but I thought it might give me a bit of light relief so I put the television on. And before the film played a BBC announcer warned me that in this film there would be anti-discriminatory language so I turned it off. Mr. Farage went on to say there is nothing to watch on TV during the pandemic. He said, we can't leave the house, we're in for a tough old time. I had promised myself that I have been doing dry January. But there's nothing to watch on TV and nowhere to go. I'm not so sure I'll last too long. The UK began a new relationship with the EU last week when the Brexit transition period ended. During the transition, Britain remained subject to bloc's rules as a member of the Single Market and Customs Union. But at 11 p.m. on December 31, this ended. The UK and EU now cooperates under a free trade deal. Last week, Prime Minister Boris Johnson said the UK's relationship with the EU marked a new beginning in our country's history. In a statement, he said Britain would be free to do things differently, and if necessary better, than our friends in the EU in 2021.